So here's a battery we just bought from a well-known Chinese battery manufacturer. We intend to be reselling these, but this is the Ultra Beast. So it's actually, we're hoping for big things here, because the Ultra Beast allegedly goes up to a much higher voltage than the standard battery takes. So with this one, as you can see, 80.5 volts. As you all know, power is volts times amps equals watts. So if you increase the volts, you increase the watts. So this should 80 times, I don't even know what it is at the top of my head, but it should increase around about 14 kilowatt without changing the controller. What we've done, we've gone into the settings of the BMS and we changed it slightly so it won't hit the HVC, and the LVC is about 1 volt higher than a standard battery. What that means is we have a much bigger voltage range. We will have more volts, which will give us a higher RPM, higher watts. There should be a small performance increase. But what's interesting is that this particular battery is about 50% bigger than a standard battery. Now, allowing for the fact that we've nobbled the volts a little bit to make it work with this standard OEM controller, I reckon that we should still have at least 40% more range. So we should have more range, more top speed, and more power. There are a couple of little things with it. The battery is superbly made. I'm not sure if this is stainless steel with anodized, but I've got to say, it looks like brushed stainless to me. It may even be aluminium. I'll have to check it with a magnet later, but it looks lovely. All the plugs in. The only thing is as you might have noticed here, the battery does sit a bit more high. So it comes with a battery lid. Well, we have to buy the battery lid as well. It's not 3D printed. It looks like it's injection molded. If it's not injection molded, it certainly looks better than 3D print. And it looks quite nice. So that will go on there. That'll go on there. Battery should hopefully close properly. And it should be jobs are good. And obviously we're going to test the bike. It's a Friday afternoon here. It's about half an hour before closing time. So I'm probably not going to get to ride this or check it today. But the quality of the battery looks fantastic. The cells are good branded cells. And we hope to move this forward. We will be doing a 72 volt straight bolt-in battery, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't see the logic. For a couple of £100 more, you can get more range. And if you then go for an aftermarket controller, we are going to be selling the EBMX controllers. I've got one on the shelf to install, but I've been waiting for the battery. I wanted to see what would happen with this before we change the controller. I want to see if there's a performance increase. So she's on charge, and hopefully on Monday we'll know a bit more.